Carol Vorderman, Piers Morgan and Queen Camilla led tributes to the wonderfully warm presenter Paul O'Grady. The Lily Savage and Radio 2 star died unexpectedly but peacefully yesterday evening. His husband Andre Portasio said, "It is with great sadness that I inform you that Paul has passed away unexpectedly but peacefully yesterday evening. We ask, at this difficult time, that whilst you celebrate his life you also respect our privacy as we came to terms with this loss. He will be greatly missed by his loved ones, friends, family, animals and all those who enjoyed his humor, wit and compassion. I know that he would want me to thank you for all the love you have shown him over the years." Paul's cause of death is yet to be confirmed, but he had struggled with his health in recent years. Taking to Twitter today, Piers penned an emotional tribute, writing, "R.I.P. Paul O'Grady, 67. A wonderfully warm, mischievous, hilarious guy with a sublime natural talent for broadcasting and making people laugh." Carol Vorderman wrote, "Paul O'Grady. Already giving them raucous, ripping up the rule book, mischief-making, calling it out, loving hell in heaven." Carol also spoke on BBC's Radio 4 and shared a heartbreaking tribute. The Countdown legend said, "I loved Paul. What I loved about Paul, and we're both from a similar area, I'm from North Wales. He exploded through the daft made-up rules of society. Yes, he was a massive talent. Of course, he was a massive talent. You can't forget he was a social worker when he was younger. He used to save babies and children from abuse. He lived in Harrow before it was gentrified. Never judge a book by its cover. Never judge the vulnerable, never judge the weak, never judge the misunderstood. He fought for them like a lion. That part of him I think has audiences we recognize that in him." She added, "Paul, what are we meant to do without you?" Queen Camilla also took to Twitter to pay tribute to Paul, who she knew through their shared love of dogs. The royal family account wrote, "Deeply saddened to hear of the death of Paul O'Grady, who worked closely with Her Majesty in support of @Battersea_, providing lots of laughter and many waggy-tailed memories." Lorraine Kelly penned a heartwarming tribute to the funny yet fearless star. The broadcaster tweeted, "Such sad news. Paul O'Grady, funny, fearless, brave, kind and wise. Will be sorely missed. A really special man." In a follow-up message, she penned, "I always think dogs are the best judge of character and they adored him." James Jordan commented, "R.I.P. Paul O'Grady, such sad news this morning. Every time we met him he was the kindest, warmest person. My thoughts are with his family." Ken Bruce tweeted, "Such shocking sad news about Paul O'Grady. A unique and brilliant broadcaster who brightened the nation." Amanda Abington wrote, "Devastating, devastating, heartbreaking news to wake up to. We have lost a beloved, beautiful and wonderful man. Too sad. Just too sad." Loose Women's Charlene White penned, "I just can't believe it. Paul was such a wonderful soul both inside and out, with a special broadcasting talent that shone so brightly. Always so warm when I bumped into him, and incredibly funny. Sending so much love to Andre, Sharon and family." Corey's Samantha Giles added, "Like many of us I am in utter shock waking up to hear the news about Paul O'Grady. sending love and thoughts to his family and friends. Vernon Kay tweeted, "Paul O'Grady was one of the nicest and kindest people I've ever met. Always a joy to be around and obviously, so much fun. He will be missed. Telly and friends have lost one of the best. R.I.P." Martin Lewis said, quite shocked and saddened to wake up to the news of Paul O'Grady passing. #RIP Paul O'Grady. A funny man, with incredibly quick wit, who made millions laugh. Actress Amy Nuttall commented, "Oh gosh. So sad to hear about the sweetest man, Paul O'Grady's passing. He was one of the genuine ones. Utterly divine. Thoughts are with his partner Andre and his family." Bobby Seagull tweeted, "Sad news waking up to the death of Paul O'Grady. What were your memories of him? As a child, I remember watching Lily Savage on Blankety Blank with my elder brother at Davy Joe's." Patty McGuinness shared, "Paul O'Grady let me stand in for him on his chat show over 15 years ago. He was always supportive, kind and just great to be around. Paul started in the pubs and working men's clubs but finished as an icon of British TV. I'll miss him very much. Rest in peace, Paul." Joe McElderry commented, "I was stood in Paul O'Grady's dressing room at Theatre Royal New less than 3 weeks ago. He was full of life, chatting and being so wonderful as always. So sad. And such a loss. A true showbiz entertainer. May he rest in peace." Gabby Roslin shared, "Unbelievably sad news to wake up to. Paul, you really were a one-off. There will never be anyone quote like Paul. Goodness me, we laughed together so much. Our chats lasted for hours and he'll be up there now nattering away and keeping everyone laughing. This lovely photo of him and Buster makes me smile, and I know he'll want us all to smile when we think of him and celebrate his life. My love and deepest sympathies to Andre and to Sharon and the family. He was brave and clever and naughty and a dear friend. Sleep tight, Savage darling, I adored you. #RIP O'Grady." Matt Baker penned, "I'm so sad today hearing the passing of my friend Paul. I loved everything he stood for. He was the kindest company with a solar greatest judges of character, animals, held in the highest regard. Thank you, Paul, for your generosity. Here's to celebrating all you achieved. I shall miss you greatly and I will forever treasure the quiet times and conversations we had. RIPX." Vanessa Feltz typed, "Utterly distraught to imagine a world without beloved at Paul O'Grady. I inherited the big breakfast bed from him in 1996 and have loved him ever since. Wise, witty, kind and entirely original. We will never see his like again."